Hey guys, it's Wolf again, and welcome to another Let's Watch Death Battle. This time it's Beast versus Goliath. So, I didn't get a chance to do this last time, but if you want to see the episode, which I highly suggest you do, it supports the show, check about here, and you'll go right to it. Just click here, the picture will show up. So, yeah, and otherwise you're going to get a lot of spoilers, so just warning you right now about that. So, this episode, yeah, this one didn't get as much, interest as what other episodes have gotten, mostly because of the fact that a lot of people aren't really familiar with Gargoyles. I myself, the only reason I'm familiar with it is because of the reviews that Nostalgia Critic did for it, but that's pretty much about it for my knowledge on it. So, I don't know much about Goliath, and I don't know much about Beast either, because I don't read comic books. But from what I do know, Beast, from what everybody has been saying, seems to be the person who's going to win this one because he's stronger, he's faster, he's a lot more durable, he has a lot more of an advantage in terms of environment, whereas Goliath, his only advantage is he has a sexier voice, and unless he can somehow convince Beast to destroy himself by using that sexy voice of his, I doubt Goliath's going to win this, but who knows, we'll see. So, let's get to watching it. Now, this one took a while to upload today.
Some of the greatest heroes of all are shunned by the very people they continue to protect.
That's
basically the worst deal ever.
Like Beast, the blue genius of the X-Men.
And Goliath, the gargoyle who gives new meaning to the phrase tough as stone.
Yeah.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Oh, wow, they actually do have sprites for Goliath. I'm surprised.
Mutation, the key to evolution. The process is slow, normally taking thousands of years. But every few hundred millennia, evolution leaps forward.
If that means we're all eventually gonna transform into blue hairy monkey men, count me out.
Feared by most normal people, mutants generally begin to show signs of their uniqueness around puberty.
Yeah, they
Not
didn't
so
say this
for
with
Hank
Rogue.
McCoy.
Yeah, the instant he popped out, it was pretty clear that something was different about him. Namely the giant monkey hands and feet. That must have been rough on the way out.
Yeah.
He better give dear old mom double the presents on Mother's Day.
Though Hank successfully hid his mutation from the world throughout his adolescent life, he was eventually discovered and shunned. Constantly harassed and eventually kicked out of his own school, he was left to wallow in loneliness.
Until good old Wheels showed up and
Hey,
offered him a
Charles.
place on the mutant group known as the X-Men. Hank took on the nickname that was previously used to degrade him and transformed it into something new. His code name, the Beast.
Hell yeah.
As an X-Man, Beast became an integral member of this uncanny team. His superhuman strength, speed, and durability let him go toe-to-toe with baddies like the immovable Blob and Kraven the Hunter.
But Beast was a genius, like yours truly, and quickly completed his doctoral
Of course,
studies.
you gotta remember that
Eventually
Wiz is a
leaving the
genius.
X-Men, he became a leading researcher in mutant genetics. Desperate to cure the mutant phenomenon, Beast developed a serum which he theorized would temporarily counteract the mutated genes in his body.
Except it kind of did the opposite. Poor guy, now he truly was a beast. This transformation wasn't all bad though. Fuzzy Beast could now lift over 10 tons, run over 40 miles per hour, and jump over 25 feet in the air.
Apparently,
He also had a
Wolverine
wicked healing
like
factor
a
which made him
freaking
essentially
ragdoll.
bulletproof. But this was nerfed dramatically from healing instantaneously to over a couple of hours when Quasimodo's experiments turned him blue.
For a scientific genius, he never did quite figure out how to turn back to his old self. I mean, he's been able to turn into a Catman, a Horseman, Blue Kelsey Grammer, and even Sasquatch. Somehow, he always ends up as his classic Blue Ape self.
Now unable to hide in plain sight, Beast had little choice but to return to the X-Men as a teacher and a leader.
As my research makes evident, it is possible to enhance the intelligence of mollusca cephalopoda, such as the squid, to the same level as that of the average human. Even a little above average. I'm afraid I must leave early, so I'll hand you over to my new teaching assistant, Mr. Cephalopod.
Hold on, everyone. Now,
crap!
Executive intelligence. Were there any questions?
Damn.
Beast isn't just a genius, he's also a ridiculously strong fighter.
Whee!
He has survived hits from the Juggernaut, smashed open a tank with his bare fists, hit the ground with a punch so hard he created an earth-shattering shockwave, and lifted a solid gold oak tree.
A cubic foot of gold weighs approximately 1 ton. Comparing the diameter of the tree to Hank's height, it's reasonable to believe that this golden tree weighs at least 60 tons.
Or a shit ton, to be precise.
Despite his athletic skill and enormous strength, Beast
Nope,
is
you're not
a
going
pacifist,
anywhere.
preferring diplomacy over fisticuffs. He is rarely eager to enter a fight. In combat, he usually relies on his teammates to throw punches while he holds back to come up with game-winning strategies using his brilliant mind. Like the time he figured out how to use Juggernaut's own bulk against him.
As Archimedes said when he discovered the principle of displacement, Eureka.
But when he gets angry, he'll enter a rage which makes him so uncontrollably fierce, he's a danger even to his closest friends. Literally unleashing the beast within.
Beast's monstrous appearance remained a permanent part of his life. He was never truly accepted by society, and even had to leave the woman he loved for fear she would become a target of mutant haters.
But if he could have his way, he would spend his days hanging from the ceiling with a nice cup of tea, reading Shakespeare.
I don't know how he's able to do it.
We don't always get what we want, so he'll have to settle for kicking ass.
Yes, he will.
Faint heart, averted feet, and many a tear in our opposite path to persevere. A minor poet for a minor obstacle.
That was easy.
1,000 years ago, superstition and the sword ruled. It was a time of darkness. It was a world of fear. It was the age of gargoyles.
And badass cartoon intros.
Stone by day, warriors by night. Gargoyles
Gargoyles
used to
was
be
the
common
Disney
throughout
answer
the
to,
world.
like, Batman the
Like the
animated
stone
series.
statues they inspired, gargoyles were known as protectors. Guarding their home and those inside was always their top priority.
It's not every day your garden statue is also your top-billed bodyguard. Otherwise, I'd have a shitload more lawn gnomes.
Yeah.
In the year 994 AD, a clan of gargoyles formed a symbiotic relationship with the humans of a Scottish castle. Using their superhuman strength, keen senses, and warrior spirit, the gargoyles defended the castle from invaders at night. In return, their human allies would watch over them during the day when they are most vulnerable, as gargoyles turn to solid stone in daylight.
Yeah, I have a feeling
The
that's going to
gargoyles were
play an
led by
important
Goliath,
role
a
in
creature
this
with a
one.
voice so sexy it makes humans turn to stone. If you know what I'm saying.
You are trespassing.
Oh, yes.
Unfortunately, due to their beastly appearance, Goliath's clan eventually faced unjust prejudice from the very humans under their protection.
We are most seriously
Yeah, we protect you.
displeased to
You
allow
protected us for
beasts
so
in
long.
a
Now get the
dying
fuck
home.
out.
These are unnatural creatures. No good can come from associating with them.
If that wasn't bad enough, Goliath was betrayed by his closest human friend, causing nearly his entire clan to be smashed to bits. Then the few that did survive were magically sealed in stone forever by a misinformed wizard.
Well-
Talk about a shitty Monday.
Sealed in stone forever, or until one
Yeah.
very specific, seemingly impossible criteria was met.
The terms of the spell were that they would sleep until the castle rises above the clouds.
Pretty
And
sure
when he
that
says
it is
above the clouds, he means it literally. So, stone they remained for 1,000 years until in 1994.
Some billionaire with a name that sounds like an antidepressant.
And believe it or not, his first name is David. So, yeah, get it?
Xanatos moved every last stone of the ancient castle to the top of his New York skyscraper.
Holy crap, is
which
this
has
guy
been
as
broken
rich
above
as
the
freaking
clouds.
Bruce
Cost of
Wayne
which
and
must
Tony
have been
Stark combined?
astronomical.
Don't disappoint me.
Oh, yeah. Man, 1,000 years really hurts. Anybody got some food too? I'm kind of hungry.
With leading his clan into the modern world. Despite being completely out of his element, Goliath adapted surprisingly fast.
You
Yeah.
mean he was texting and watching cat videos in no time?
No, this was the 90s.
Oh, so he wore crazy colored clothing and used nonsensical description words like bodacious, radical, or...
Jalapeno.
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 Oh. Well, it's more of a breakfast than anything else. So,
Jalapeno.
that is burning hot. So, yeah.
Damn it.
Damn it.
Turns out Goliath was naturally suited to traverse the broad expanse of the city with his enormous wings. Though to be clear, Goliath insists that he can't fly, only glide on the wind.
Which I insist is bullshit. What else would you call what's happening right here other than friggin' flying?
Regardless of wind direction and speed, it seems Goliath has no trouble gliding wherever he wants to go. He only has issue taking off from the ground, requiring an elevated point
they did
to
make a
start
Gargoyles game.
Good thing he can scale giant skyscrapers from ground level without breaking a sweat. Goliath
this is New
is
York
strong
City
enough to lift a car.
Okay, that's not good. What's missing?
It was wet paper.
He's fast enough to keep pace with foes who use rocket-powered flight, and he's tough enough to survive a fall over 100 feet.
He was even able to keep gliding after being shot by a Nazi plane's machine gun.
A Nazi plane.
He
Okay.
traveled through time. It was weird.
Goliath may look like a brutal monster, and he certainly can be when he goes into a rage. However, he's actually rather clever and wise. He was able to
Okay, there we
outsmart
go.
Oberon, who is practically an all-powerful magical god. And when Goliath's not leading his clan into battle or struggling to have a relationship with a human detective,
Boundaries!
he's usually holed up in his castle's library, reading.
Wise and powerful, Goliath is a true force of nature. For 12 hours of the day.
Right, the other 12, he's a motionless stone statue, making him a pretty easy target. Even when he's
Very
awake,
easy.
Goliath often puts himself in danger for the sake of others, regardless of the risk.
Hey, he's managed to survive for over 1,000 years, and believe me when I say, you do not want to be on this gargoyle's bad side.
My name is Goliath, and I belong to no one.
Stop whining.
A gargoyle doesn't whine. He roars!
Oh, yeah. Oh, man. This is awesome.
All right, the combatants are set. Let's end this debate once and for all.
It's time for a death battle!
Not yet. Okay, so, yeah, still thinking it's gonna be Beasts, but, damn, I'm gonna be rooting for Goliath because son of a bitch, Goliath is awesome. I really don't know, though. I'm starting to have a little bit of a doubt if this is an easy win for Beast. But, yeah, I'm still thinking it's gonna be Beast's victory here, so let's go ahead and check it out. Is Beast literally waiting for it to get the sun down, just so he can fight Goliath? What, no fight sound? Guys, you're missing a few things here. Damn. He's just jumping up there. Ow! Ooh, that's gonna hurt. Come on, okay. Ooh, there we go. Throw the thing at him, sure. Oh, shit. Oh, damn! Ow. Ooh, that looks brutal. Holy shit. How? How?
They never show you that shit on 90s cartoons.
Beast and Goliath were pretty even in terms of strength and speed, making this more so a battle of wit and experience. Beast was always more of a team player, preferring not to fight directly unless absolutely necessary.
And since Goliath spent decades defending his ancient castle in New York from Vikings, thugs, magic beings, and ghosts, his combat experience trumped Beast's.
That's
also,
true.
Be careful not to misinterpret Beast's golden tree feat. While it might sound far more impressive than anything Goliath has done, Beast did not actually lift the whole 60-plus ton tree off the ground. It's nothing surpassing his usual feats.
Hey, one time Goliath got nailed in the back by an anti-aircraft round. That's right, Goliath got shot by a gun designed to destroy airplanes, got back up and dropped a radio tower on the fools that tried it.
And Beast didn't wait until sunrise for an advantage for 2 reasons. One, he didn't know what would happen because gargoyles in his universe don't share the stone by day
That's
rule.
true.
And second, Beast isn't tough enough to stand against Goliath for 12 hours straight. Finally, Beast has fought somebody similar to Goliath named the Griffin, and only survived the fight due to his fellow X-Men Angel's help.
In the end, Beast just didn't have the heart to keep up with the gargoyle.
Ooh.
The winner
Apparently
is
Goliath took a lesson from Kano, so that's what happened. Alright, what's the next one?
Next time on Death Battle.
Oh shit! Snake! Please tell me he's facing Sam Fisher. Please tell me he's facing Sam Fisher. So this is what Torian was hinting at. Okay. Please tell me he's fighting Sam Fisher.
It's showtime.
Please tell me his opponent is Sam Fisher.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. I'm Ben, I play Wiz.
And I'm Chad, and I play
Ben,
Boomstick.
Chad.
And next time on Death Battle, Solid Snake.
We've had Snake requested over and over and over again for years, and actually a few different possible matchups. But if you guys want to see who he's fighting, make sure you go follow us on our social media. That's at ScrewAttack on Twitter or Facebook.com/officialSA, because we'll be announcing his combatant very soon.
I have a
But in the
feeling
meantime,
it's
be sure
Sam
to check
Fisher.
out the latest Game
But,
Over Thinker
we'll
and
see.
the latest Desk of Death Battle, which is all about how Tony Stark's brain tumor once saved the world.
It's absolutely ridiculous. You need to go watch it.
Okay.
Thank you guys so much for watching Death Battle. We hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, make sure you click like, subscribe, and tell your friends about it.
And we'll see you guys next time.
Later.
Okay. Alright. Yeah, this was unexpected, but okay. Guess it makes sense. The fight overall, there were a few things missing, guys. I don't know if you noticed them. By the time this gets uploaded, I'm not sure if they'll be fixed or not, but, yeah, seemed a little rushed. A little fight thing that sound effect that they have at the beginning. The graphic didn't even show up. One of the pages for Goliath was practically missing all the information. So, yeah, it seemed a little rushed as to what happened. But, alright. As for the next fight, Solid Snake, yeah, they've said multiple times that they don't want to do a death battle with somebody like Snake because his opponent would be somebody you'd have to sneak around, and yeah, it'd be difficult for him to try and do something like that. They said it'd be difficult for it to be made interesting. So, yeah. So overall, interesting fight coming up. Interesting ideas. I have a feeling it's Sam Fisher, and I have a feeling this is going to be an SGC matchup. So, we'll see. So, anyway, yeah, that's all there was for that. If you guys want to see more of my Let's Watches, I still got the Iron Man vs. Lex Luthor one that I did before, that I did 3 weeks ago. We're going to be doing the recording tomorrow, and this is going to be interesting on what Star and Swan are going to say. As for other things that are going up, yeah, I did do the Rachel versus Alucard fight. You can see that in the link in the description below. Go ahead and check that out. Other than that, yeah, everything's pretty much done here. So, I guess I'll see you guys at the podcast in episode 8. And until then, catch you later.